Good morning to one and all. Today we will start exercise 1.2 in real numbers. The first question in this exercise 1.2 is express each of the following numbers as a product of its prime factors. So first we should know about what is prime and what is composite. Prime number in the sense a number which have only two factors, 1 and itself. Examples: 2 is the even prime number, 2 is having factors 1 and 2. The next prime number is 3 is also having factors 1 and 3. Next prime number is 1 and 5. So except 1, remaining numbers are said to be called composite numbers. The least composite number is 4. 4 is having factors more than 2. If you read one table, 4 will come, 2 table also 4 will come, and 4 table also 4 will come. 1, 2, 4 are called composite numbers. Now we have to write 140 as product of prime factors. So 140 you should take it, being it is even number. We have to know what is even number. Even number ends with the digit 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Being 140 in units place 0 is there, it becomes an even number. If it is even number, you have to divide with 2. So 270 is a 140. Again 70 in units place 0 is there. So again it will go in 2 table. 235 is a. Now 35. After 2 the next prime number is 3. In 3 table 35 it won't go. So 5. 5 7 is 35. So 140 you are writing as 2 into 2 into 5 into 7. You can also write 2 into 2 means 2 square into 5 into 7. How I wrote 140 means product of its prime factors. Similarly remaining you should do as homework, and next we will go for second problem. Now exercise 1.2 and we will discuss about second problem. Find LCM and HCF of the following by prime factorization method. So here he mentioned the method, so we have to use the same method to do the problem. So the method name is prime factorization method. So first question is 12, 15 and 21. You have to find LCM and also HCF by using a prime factorization method. First, express 12 as product of prime numbers, like 12, 2 6 2 3. You can write 12 as 2 square into 3. Next, go for 15. 15 you can write it as 3 into 5. Next, go for 21, 3 7s. So 12, 15, 21 you express as product of prime numbers. Then what we have to do? We have to find LCM and HCF. So to find LCM, first what you have to do? See the bases. Here base is 2, base is 3, base is 3, base is 5, base is 3, base is 7. Powers, if you are not seeing means the power will be 1. So first for LCM, all bases you have to write it one time. So here base 2 is there, so base I written, 3 is there, I written only one time, 5 and 7 one time is there, I written. Now what you have to do is, to find LCM, its powers, highest powers you have to write it. So here highest power of 2 is 2 square only is there. There is no highest power. So 2 square you have to write. 3, highest power is always here 1 only is there. So 3 power 1 only. 5 power 1. 7 power 1. So now what you have to do is 5 4 is 20, 23 is 60, 67 is 420. So 420 is the LCM by using prime factorization method. Next, second question. In this only you have to find HCF for 12, 15 and 21.
Again 12, 15, 21. Write as product of prime numbers. And next what you have to do is you have to find HCF. First common factors. Common factors. So 3 you are seeing for in 12. Here also 3 is seeing in 15. 3 is there in 21. Common factor for all 12, 15, 21 is 3 only. Highest common factor is also 3 only. So its common factors are 3 and highest is also 3. HCF, highest common factor for 12, 15, 21 will come out as 3. Okay. Next we will go for next problem, that is third problem.
Exercise 1.2 third problem. Check whether 6 power n ends with the digit 0 for any natural number n. First, you should understand the question. He is asking that 6 to the power of either 1, 2, 3, 4, any number, any natural number, will it end with the digit 0 or not? He is asking. For example, for your explanation purpose, 6 power 1. 1 is a natural number. 6 power 1 value is 6. 6 square value is 6 into 6, 36. It is not ending with 0. Next 6 cube, 6 into 6 into 6. 6 6 are 36, 36 6 are 260. It is not ending with the digit 0. Like 6 power 4, 6 power 5, 6 power 6, 6 power 7, etc. Any number, its value will end with the digit 0 or not, he is asking for us. Now what you have to do is, just it is for explanation purpose. Now what you have to do is, in solution, take 6 power n. Do prime factorization for 6. For 6, the prime factorization is 2 into 3. 2 into 3, entire whole power n. We have formula AB whole power m is equal to A power m into B power m. So this you can write as 2 power n into 3 power n. So the prime factorization of 6 power n is having factors 2 and 3 only. To get 0 in units place, we need a 1 2 and 1 5. So you have to write here that if 6 power n should end with the digit 0, it should have prime factors at least 1 2, prime factors at least 1 2 and 1 5. 1 5, because multiplication of 2 and 5 gives 0 in units place. So here as 5 does not exist in prime factorization of 6 power n. In 6 power n prime factorization 5 is not there. Therefore, for any natural number n, 6 power n cannot end with the digit is 0. Once again I will say briefly, he given here 6 power n, will it end with the digit 0 for any natural number n he is asking? Means in place of 1, n, 1, 2, 3, etc. I have to go on keeping it
Then for any natural number n, will it end with the digit 0 he is asking. First we should know that any number should end with the digit 0, it should have prime factors 2 and 5. So you done prime factorization for 6 power n. 6 power n prime factors will have only 2 and 3. In this 5 does not exist. Therefore 6 power n for any natural number n, it does not end with the digit 0. We will go for the next problem. That is fourth. The fourth problem is he given that explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 plus 5 are composite number. So in this first question is, he is saying that it is a composite number. He is saying that this is a composite number. Explain why it is a composite number. So what you have to do is, here product of 3 terms are there, here only 1 term is there. These 2 terms are separated by a symbol plus. So first what you have to do is, in these 2 terms, common number is 13. So in 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13, you are taking 13 as common. In this first term, 13 if you take as common, what is remained? 7 into 11 is remained. Next, in this 13 only is there. 13 you took as common. So 13 ones are 13. I have to write 1. Now clearly 13 into 7 into 11 is 77. That is plus 1. 77 plus 1 is 78. Product of 2 numbers means if you multiply these 2, you will get 1 number, that is a factor. 13 is a factor, 78 is a factor. So by seeing above problem, above, it is having factors more than 2. They are 1, 13, 78 and its product. So since they are having more than 2 numbers or 2 factors, this entire question is which number? It is not a prime number, so it is a composite number. Similarly, you do the next one. That is 5th also same he given like that. And if you see 6th question, just simple. It is as third question, and it is 6 to the power of 100 given. And he is asking that what is the last digit in the expansion of 6 power 100. As we came to know that 6 power n for any natural number, it does not give 0, I said. Now 6 power 100 means 6 into 6 into 6 into like 100 times I have tried it. How many times you written also? 6 is 36. 36 is ending with 6. Again you are multiplying with 6. 6 and 6 if you multiply again in units place, you are getting 6 only. Like etc. How many 6s you are multiplying? Always in units place what number will come means 6 only will come. So the answer for the 6th question is 6 power 100 while it ends with the digit 6. So next class we will continue tomorrow.